This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. And off we go from SoFi. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Bobcat, go.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Hurt. Panther stick. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another
good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Hey, smash front.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Ready. Cougar 19, 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Ready! Ready!
Now, faking the give. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Geno Stone that time. All over him in coverage.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll start at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 3rd and long for Mahomes. To the left side, he's got Clement. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Buckner's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7. So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Ready, right?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
That's quickly out wide for Pope. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
Throw left side, taken in by Pope. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
This is caught at 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Makes the score Chargers 17, Chiefs 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
57-yard.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Uh-oh. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
On the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
Street. Crackle 80. Hey, check that. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target.
Brings up 2nd
and it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Deion Henley. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the set. go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hurt, hurt, hurt.
Now a give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ready, ready, ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down.
Here we go, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
16-yard line.
Hey, check that street. Ready, ready.
On the give, here's Hampton. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go, Rig, go. Here we go, set. Rig it. Nice. Ready.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Chiefs 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But
that one intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Check, hurt. Stephanie.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in! Touchdown Chargers. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's Mahomes. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Junior Colson there to make the stop. On third down, Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's go. Catch the Eagle. Catch the Eagle. Catch. Check up.
Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Third down and 9.
Big Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Go!
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 24 of the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
Is good. Makes the score.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back,
14.
second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They go play action with Mahomes. He's got room past the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19. And a very quick first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. First down, KC. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes, flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Chiefs have a first down. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. And he let him a bit too much. Pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Headed left, punt, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go. Start.
Drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a big one for the Chargers. 33 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
That'll be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taking down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. Play action here. Mahomes is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
No way, you're kidding me!
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A run up the middle with Pacheco. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 10-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Hey, check that, street.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 12.
Get it. Ready,
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it fourth down.
A gain of 12 yards.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
Seemed like the receiver Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and was able to pick up a nice gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes on first down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Yellow, yellow.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And he goes up top, looking for Komet. That one's incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Motion, check. Shift.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 6. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side, he's got Komet. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And the Chargers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow